There are many healing benefits of classical yoga and meditation. It can help with anxiety, your depression, grief, stress, challenging relationship dynamics, you name it. We want to welcome the author and a yoga therapist, Jenny Lee of Kaneohe, one of featured authors at this year's Hawaii Book and Music Festival. Good morning.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Good morning.
What is true yoga? What does that mean and how does it apply in your life?
True yoga, you know, we see lots of glamorous images all over magazines and commercials today about yoga, people doing these exotic postures, and really true yoga encompasses far more than the postures themselves. The physical practice is just one aspect. So true yoga is a whole way of approaching life, and it encompasses ways that we manage our energy and our minds and how we walk in the world.
I like that, and it gives you balance and everything else. But, you know, there are a lot of misconceptions when it comes to yoga. Maybe you can clear up some of those major misconceptions.
Sure. Yeah. One of the biggest misconceptions is that you have to be fit and flexible and be able to throw your head behind your foot behind like your head, to do yoga. And you really don't. If you can breathe, you can do yoga. So there are practices for everyone. I work with people into their 90s who are doing meditation and breath work and things that help them relieve stress at that time in their life.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I've always wanted to try it, but I have like a certain, I have rotator cuff issue, my left shoulder, my knee aches, and I'm intimidated by it, but if you can breathe, you can do it.
Right, yeah. Absolutely. And there's a lot of yoga postures that can help relieve certain injuries, and that's part of what I do in yoga therapy. I look at what someone has going on, particularly their individual challenges, and how yoga can help them, whether that's physical or emotional or psychological. And
then you can help all of the above. Now, you're holding a very special project. It took you, we were joking in a commercial break, because I've always wanted to do what you've done. And you wrote a book. It took you a few years, but you got it done. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes, this was 9 years in the making, and pretty excited to be presenting it at the Book Festival this weekend.
I'm excited for you. A labor of love, no doubt, but you know, it's something that you're passionate about.
Yes.
Which is what they say. If you're going to try and write your book, write something you're passionate about.
Absolutely.
Okay, I've got a little bit of stress. We all do in the mornings. Maybe if you can help me out with a couple of quick moves and how we can help folks at home as well.
Absolutely. So we all hold a lot of tension in our neck and shoulders. We're on computers and driving a lot. So one of my favorite ones is a simple stretch by placing your one hand behind your back, grab your hand with your other hand and pull it around. So, and then rotate that shoulder back. Then drop your head to the other side. Yeah.
Okay, so left
away from the shoulder that you're, and then just breathe into that side of your neck for a moment.
The girls are laughing because I have a goofy look on my face.
And then we'll switch. So grab the other hand, pull it around behind you, roll the shoulder back, drop your head the other way, take a breath or two.
Breathe, right?
Breathe, breathe. Yeah, that's the most important thing. Yeah. And then another good one for all of us who work on computers, just clasp your hands together like this and start to rotate the wrists in a little circle.
And what are we doing here?
We're relieving tension in the wrists and the forearms because we do a lot of this, you know, carpal tunnel and all that.
I'm getting a little click here. Is that good?
Go the other way.
Okay.
Yeah. And clicking is fine. Clicking is not a problem unless it causes pain, and then you want to, you know,
okay, and then this old move is not yoga.
Oh, no.
That's very different. All right.
No.
Well, congratulations on True Yoga, your project.
Thank you.
Again, you'll be featured in one of the many authors, and I imagine you're very tickled to be a part of it all.
It's going to be great. It's going to be a wonderful festival. I hope you all come out.
Okay, there's some information on Saturday, May 6th, and also on Sunday, both days, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Honolulu Hale Civic Grounds. Go check them out. Go say hi to Jenny and everybody else.
Thank you so much.
Right on.